right, thanks for joining us, Eagle fans, for the District 3 AAA Tournament Day 2. Your Seymour Lady Eagles will be playing Cocke County, and the Lady Red. We'll be back with you in just a moment. The game will start in about 3 minutes. We'll be back with you just as soon as we can. We'll be right back. All right, welcome to Seymour High School and welcome to the District 3 AAA Tournament. I am play-by-play commentator Jason Davis as we're dropping some microphones over there. I'm the audio-video instructor here at Seymour High School. Joining me will be all-district player Peyton Lee. We're going to have the national anthem really quick here. We'll be right, well, I thought joining us will be Brennan Williford and Eli Scott, our two student commentators, and Hayden Creech is going to be our producer and cameraman on the night. So many thanks to them. And to 865 Elite, our media partner that's allowing us to bring this tournament to you.
Will be red 00, Brooklyn Clevenger. Wearing number 2, Ava Wheeler. Number 5, Brooklyn Clevenger. Number 13, Ellie Prophet. And number 23, Carmen Carmichael. Starting for the Lady Eagles, wearing 1, a senior, Callie Fisher, who is 18 years old today. Happy birthday, Fish. Wearing number 10, a senior, McKenna Sharp. Number 13, a senior, Bailey Tidwell. In the post is sophomore number 15, Emily Schultz. And then forward is sophomore number 32, Maddie Jarvis. Our coaches tonight, Rick Starr and Katie Jonak for.
And there's your starting lineup for the Lady Eagles. Bailey Tidwell, Maddie Jarvis, Emily Schultz, Callie Fisher, and McKenna Sharp. That's three seniors, two sophomores for the Lady Eagles, as they'll be taking on, they'll have their work cut out for them here tonight, Peyton.
Absolutely.
As they'll be facing off against the top-seeded Cocke County Lady Red.
Just saw this matchup just over a week ago now, and the Lady Eagles came out, valiant effort, gave about 2 or 3 quarters of really good basketball until Cocke County, with their slow pace, their methodical offense, really started to go to work on the girls and pulled away late.
Really well-coached Lady Red team.
There you go.
Clevenger
Perfectly
with a little
timed.
early turnover, of course. Jinxum. That's the Jason Jinx.
Yeah.
So joining us here tonight are Brennan Williford and Eli Scott, 2 student commentators, and we're actually going to turn it over to them and let them do the entire second quarter solo without Peyton and I. We'll stay here with mics on our heads, but we'll shut up, swallow our mics, and let them do their thing. Let them struggle if they struggle, and let them sink or swim. Got to learn somehow. That'll be the second quarter. So 7 minutes here. We're scoreless. Cocke County versus Seymour. Great entry pass there from Illy Prophet, but didn't lead to a shot.
No, just a little too far under the basket there.
Blakeland and Brooklyn Clevenger, big ball handlers for this team.
There's a slight adjustment for the Lady Eagles. They are blowing that hand up off. They did not do that a week ago, and they got pretty much everything they wanted on the off. Great play.
Yeah, that was a little volleyball skill.
Yeah, close fist.
You know, guys, I know if you look at these girls from Cocke County, you just imagine these are girls that, kind of like Callie Fisher, they'd get out there in PE and play you guys in anything. They look like a real competitive bunch of girls that could line up and play wiffle ball, play volleyball, any kind of game, and compete.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely are. I know Callie's is all-time. Every year she's been the quarterback for our Powder Puff team.
Yep.
So, I mean,
these girls look like they'd be right out there with her,
Absolutely.
dominating. They're really athletic bunch.
Callie may have got bailed out on a little bit of a wild shot, but maybe she felt the contact, decided to get that up, but gets to the free throw line early.
0-0, slow offense so far, Peyton. And I guess it's just frenetic defense. Both teams don't want to give an inch.
Both teams really running sets, too. Only 2 or 3 possessions in those first 2 minutes. Really getting through the entire set, trying to get a good look, feeling each other out a little bit like we talk about.
So as we're here at the line waiting on this free throw, we'll talk about some oddities today with the broadcast. Really big gap between the 2 games. This game starting at 3, and our boys don't play till 7:30. So we'll end this broadcast after the coach interview, player of the game interview, and we'll be back with you around 7:20 tonight as we'll start the live stream. You can join us here on Eagle Vision, the AV Club's TV broadcast for Seymour High School.
As Eli pointed out last night, McKenna Sharp picking up right where she left off, just flying around on defense, and another good box out for the Lady Eagles. They're going to need that with the size difference here against Cocke County.
hey, if we can play the way we played last night, I think we can beat them.
Absolutely, get some box outs, really keep them off the offensive glass. They had a really hard time against Fulton last night on the offensive glass, so they need to keep those possessions to 1 shot.
Remember, Peyton, these games, now we're a vastly different team than we were last year in terms of personnel, but we played right with Cocke County last year. We played right with Northview. We played right with Gatlinburg. So we're used to these big battle games. We're a battle-tested bunch, even though there's a lot of youth.
Another steal. A couple turnovers plaguing the Lady Eagles early here. McKenna's right on it again.
Well, there was kind of a little faint whistle there, maybe?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was a squeak of a shoe. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I was talking to Coach Bohannon, boys' assistant coach, before the game, and there's a nice bucket from number 2, Ava Wheeler.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Oh.
Great. 23 has been all over the place on defense here. Really getting her hands on everything.
Getting her long, lanky arms in there.
Carmine Carmichael, I think we got her into some foul trouble in one of the contests and kind of allowed us to keep it in a little longer than they were probably comfortable with.
Absolutely. She came out on fire when she came back in.
Clevenger.
Late in the third, I think, in the first matchup.
Going to find Wheeler for 3. No good. Good straight-up rebound from Carmine Carmichael.
Callie's got to really push her back, make that over the back more obvious.
We were really impressed with Carmichael, though, in the time we saw her last game. She definitely has the look of somebody who, you know, could maybe, you know, play at the next level.
Aspirations for college for sure.
Look at that move right there.
Callie.
You make that basket. That's what coaches want to see. Callie with some good defense there. McKenna drives, finds Tidwell. Tidwell, little jab step, tries to get some space. No.
Oh.
Pass tipped off Bailey's fingers. Oh my goodness. Hey, I'm on Cocke County side there. That call's got to go the other way. How do you not? How did 3 officials not see that?
I think the other 2 just didn't want to come in and change the call because.
Hey, I'm no homer. Well, I am a homer, but that was definitely off of us.
You just don't want to. You don't want to call to go bad late there.
No. McKenna will take it. Never gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
It always leads to that too. You never see a bad call like that come out and just turns the ball right over. It never happens. It's always a made basket or a foul on someone you didn't need.
Clevenger, that's Blakeland to Brooklyn, back to Blakeland.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a makeup call on this next possession.
Yeah. Wheeler.
Great
pass.
Looks like they don't even need it.
No. Carmichael. Nice athletic move under the basket.
They're so methodical with their offense. They just kind of lull you to sleep, and then they have a girl coming off 3 screens wide open.
That's an impressive thing about Carmichael, too. You saw her athletic ability, catching that under the basket, coming around, making a play you don't often see from a 6'1" girl in Knoxville area. Maybe a Catholic player or there it is again.
Lost her.
Timeout. Lady Eagles trail 8-3 here in early going.
Emily's down there she's getting battered every time she moves.
Yeah. You just, can't coach size or can't, you just got to have it.
Yeah, and especially when that size is moving. She's coming up around the top. Yeah. She's coming off screen. They got lost on a switch right there. It ends up wide open. So we talked about it last night, but slow starts have been the story for the Lady Eagles lately. Just kind of coming out slow and then jumping back into it. Hopefully against a team this talented, you just can't have that slow start.
You see a lot of big kids around high school basketball that are kind of stiffs, But in this district, we've got a lot of 6+ footers that can move.
Really talented, really good ball handlers.
Yeah. Mid-range jumpers.
Yeah. She's picking up Bailey Tidwell across half court.
Yeah. Dancers moves under the bucket, impressive.
Cocke County a lot more aggressive than the last game we played against them, really bringing that defense out instead of sitting and letting us get open shots.
Working around to Jarvis. Jarvis to Warner. Warner getting a lot of pressure from Clevenger. Out to Tidwell. Tidwell's going to drive to the hoop. Maybe an extra step. Yep, that's what they call it.
Late whistle, but they.
I had the feeling. That was
she definitely did, but they let her get through the whole move, make the layup, and blow it off.
Eli, what are you noticing so far as Seymour trails by 5?
I mean, definitely on defense, we definitely look slow. McKenna's not getting into the passing lanes like last night. Yeah, back-to-back games in 2 days.
That's a great question to kick over to Peyton, who's experienced this where none of us else have. what's it like? You know, you don't have the bye that first day. You're not a top 2 seed. You play a pretty tough game yesterday, and it wasn't a cinch. And then you got to come out and play again.
Yeah, you can take that one of two ways. You can take it with some confidence that you've stepped on this court already and won a game. The other team's traveling all the way down here, starting kind of cold, and you're just running right back into it from last night. But these Lady Eagles, not a deep team. They got about 7 deep on a really good night, and don't play those bench players a ton of minutes. So you can get to where you're wore down a little bit, especially against a team that's just going to make you work on defense the way this Cocke County team does. They're running you off screens. You're coming around.
Clevenger with a nice steal on the defensive end for Cocke County and almost had an assist, but missed bucket and we're headed the other way. Bailey Tidwell over to Fisher. Fisher out to Sharp for 3. No good.
Going to need those tonight.
Yeah, we are. And, you know, we see Needhammer. She had a big second half the last time we played Cocke County. Really came up with some, I guess you'd say, what's the right word? Conventional, very orthodox. She played the right way. I don't know how you want to say that. She made the play she needed to.
She did, and she stepped up. Like you said, I believe Carmichael was in foul trouble early in that third quarter.
Yes, you're right.
And the Eagles made a little bit of a run, and she stepped up. A lot of offensive rebounds, a lot of putbacks. A lot of just coming off these screens and just making the easy play.
Yeah, and having a 5'11" girl.
Another offensive rebound.
Having a 5'11" girl that's able to offer that off your 6'1", golly, that's
embarrassment of riches.
Yeah, exactly. There she is. Even thought about a 3, so not shy out there. Wheeler back to Carmichael. Carmichael, little chicken wing, not called. Out to Clevenger. Clevenger lines up the 3. No good. Rebound Wheeler. No. Carmichael out. There it is. No good. Back rim. Hey, Warner, get in there and fight. Yeah, good job. Carmichael comes down with it, though, that height.
Natalie Atkins actually had a really good box out on that one and just can't get that over the back call.
There's Needhammer. Oh, no good. 11-3 after first quarter. Brendan Wilford, you've had a good look at it. What are you thinking as we're 8 minutes in?
Offensive boards, again, hurting us. We got to stop throwing these sloppy passes. It's causing a lot of turnovers, and they're just getting to take it back the other way.
You know, something, talking about sloppy passes, I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. Last year, Peyton, I don't know if you remember, when Maddie would play Jarvis, we really wanted to see her do well, freshman getting in there, getting playing time on a team that actually had some skill, and she was getting some good minutes. And she would make sometimes those long one-arm slow delivery passes, kind of telegraphed it. This year she's really worked on cutting that out a lot. Even as Brennan's pointing out some sloppy passes early. I don't think he's referring to her specifically. But these girls have done better this year, really maturing and valuing that possession more, and we're going to need to see that.
They had in games like this against jumping up a step, like we said Northview, we said Cocke County. It felt like early in this one they had some turnovers, but this year when we played teams like that, it hasn't just been overwhelmingly. It felt like turnovers just killed us. This year we felt like we got it together, got our sets, got some good shots, but now it's the offensive rebounds on that side.
Yes.
So,
you think that's more of a size or a positioning kind of thing?
Both, a little bit of both. We've been playing zone, like you said, a lot last night. Tonight we're running back to man and just not getting in position. Had a couple where we were in position and just have taller players kicking it out, but it's been a little bit of both.
McKenna, nice little baseline move. Gonna have to work it back out. Just Cocke County getting out there quick. Tidwell, long 3, no good. There's the defensive rebound for Clevenger. Ahead, Carmichael, nice.
She was in great position for that steal. Tidwell wasn't. She just went over. Randy Moss grabbed it, finished on the layup.
Yeah, Randy Moss, that's a good comp.
Just threw her hand right up.
Yeah. Tall, graceful.
Yeah.
Almost got the steal there. They're going to get a foul probably on Clevenger. Second quarter, we're going to turn it over to our cohorts as we got a little complicated, and they're such sweet kids, they're not going to say anything. So we'll shut up and give you guys the reins.
Mid-range from Callie Fisher.
It's getting that size, allowing them to get the boards.
Brooklyn Clevenger bringing up the court. Over to Wheeler. I don't know. Foul on Wheeler.
Wheeler go to the line.
Wheeler's going to line. Should be.
Well, the Eagles were in that zone last night. You see they're running that man today, and it's a lot more aggressive, so they're getting more fouls than they were last night.
Which I feel like they need to bring out that trap defense. It will work. Last night it worked. Inbound to Fisher. Fisher's bringing it up the court. Needhammer with the steal. Hold it.
Again, you got to be careful with those passes. You don't want them to get in transition, just easy buckets.
Fisher bringing it up the court. She thought about it. Over to Jarvis in the corner. Tidwell looking for open.
Just slow it down, try to get something.
Sharp, she pulls it.
Oh.
Needhammer with the rebound. Clevenger with the bringing up the court. Over to Wheeler. Clevenger with the three. That's like right off the rim. It rolled right off. Clevenger came in for Clevenger. Wheeler.
In Cocke County, just running those slow sets, just trying to get everything going. Really wear you down. You
We work a lot. Yeah, we work a lot better in fast pace, but they're slowing us down. They're leaving it, causing us to think a lot more.
It's a great shot.
Clevenger, Carmichael with the mid-range pull-up.
She's got a big height advantage. You can just make those mid-ranges too.
Only real person close to her height is Callie, and she can't be all over the court.
No.
I think we're struggling. We're trying to play their game. We should be playing our game. We're slowing it down.
Well, that's
working.
Their defense is doing really good. You know, they're causing a lot of turnovers, like right there.
Carmichael letting it roll. Clevenger with the Needhammer with the three.
Getting those offensive boards.
We can't. Needhammer.
Oh.
Hard foul by Fisher. Hard foul. Needhammer's down.
Yeah, she's kind of hit her head there.
I don't think anyone would want Callie landing on her.
Callie's just trying to get aggressive, trying to get that block. Got a little too high in the air.
I think I'm good. No.
She's going to go get checked up.
Lakeland Clevenger taking the free throws for Needhammer.
Yeah, they're really good at those free throws, and they can really spread out the game.
21-3 from 4 minutes left in the second. How do you think that Coach K is gonna work them up, get her lead away from.
She's just going to try to get the sets going, try to get open players. You know, they're trying to do too much with some of those passes. And they're just going to try to get mainly Callie and Bailey open, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, travel on Bailey Tidwell. Yeah, that's a hard call to make. It looked like it could have been a foul on either team. Going back to that trap. Wheeler bringing it up the court to Carmichael. Clevenger. Clevenger with the three.
It's out of character for Cocke County. They usually like to slow it down, but in the transition, they can get those threes up too.
That's the one flaw with playing trap. If somebody gets open, you're bringing it all the way down the court, fast-paced. You're not. Bailey on the back cut. Bailey's working for those fouls, but they're not giving it to her. There you go. That's a hard call to make.
Fouls on 8 seconds.
Carmichael in the post, that's going to be real disadvantage now. Really depends on if we can use this time that we have to
Good way to draw
shots up, get fouls.
Fouls on Ava Wheeler.
Fouls on Ava Wheeler.
Got to knock these down. We've left too many.
3:28 to go in the second quarter. We really need these free throws.
Here. I think this is how it went against Cocke County last time. We left a lot of free throws off the board.
Niedheimer is back in.
30-second timeout taken by
Cocke County's going to get the timeout.
I was going to say, it's. I wonder what they're going to be talking about in the huddle. Just huddle. Timeout.
Well, they got to limit the turnovers, and they got to start getting the boards. Like, the offensive boards are killing them. They need to keep driving, try to draw the fouls, and they got to start making free throws.
If we can get the trap defense working, I think we can start picking up the pace on offense. Because every time we get it, maybe there's two out there, like two down in the post. We have everybody over there. It works. We just need to get open shots.
Starts knocking down this free throw right here.
Jarvis back at the free throw line. And it rolls out. Goes off.
I was going to say it's our ball.
Yeah, it went off. I don't even see her on the lineup.
22. Oh, she's not on our
she's
roster.
Not even on the lineup. Over to Fisher. Looking for Bailey Tidwell in the corner. She thought about pulling it, but driving in. Looking for the contact. I don't know.
They're not calling much.
Bailey's got to start looking for the finish instead of looking for that contact because they have not called it.
Well, with that height, it's kind of hard to get a good finish.
Yeah, I mean, might be looking.
Gotta get that in.
And the Cocke County's playing such good defense, we haven't been able to get open shots. Just keep running plays, finding open people.
I think we're being a little too one-dimensional right now. Just trying to get it to Bailey. Hopefully, someone else can catch fire.
Yeah. Bailey's definitely been our spark plug
There
this
we
year,
go.
but I don't know. Bailey
Drew foul
going
that
wrong.
time.
This crowd's either really feeling these refs or hating them. It's going back and forth feels like every minute.
They're either not calling something or calling too much.
Yeah. We saw these refs against
Need that.
2:49 left to go in the second quarter. Seymour down 20.
Kenzie Warner will come in for got to make these.
Looking for Clevenger to
Oh.
off Fisher. Brooklyn Clevenger passing it into Clevenger.
Oh,
Clevenger back up with a
good ball touch. Just didn't notice the ball come down.
2. Fisher's bringing it up. McKenna thought about it, but decided to find a better shot. Warner with the 2.
Great
Dang.
shot.
That's,
Maybe that's the spark we need
that's
to
what
get
we
going.
need. That's what we need. This is going to be a hard lead to come back from. Clevenger bringing it up the court.
They're going to slow it down, try to get one of their sets.
That's what they've been doing all game, and it's worked. McKenna's getting into the passing lanes, but that's what we need from her. We need her to keep getting those high-paced defensive stops will bring the high-paced offensive scoring. Brooklyn Clevenger on the inbound to Nietheimer. Nietheimer again. Clevenger slowing it down.
They're really just going to let that clock go down.
Looking down to Clevenger. It's back to Clevenger. Five-second foul on. Not sure who that was on. Do you know? Fisher bringing it up the court. Definitely playing Tidwell in the corner. Oh,
I don't know if we've hit a 3 yet.
Crawford bringing it up the court, or Clevenger bringing. 1 minute left. I still don't know. Look, we need to get our defense going.
Well, we got a few
Crawford,
stops. Just got to start scoring.
Nietheimer.
And then out
Warner
there,
with the rebound.
good
Fisher's
board.
bringing it up. Up to Schultz.
Pass.
There you go.
That's all we need.
30 seconds left on the clock. 26-8. Clevenger's bringing it up. Both Clevengers have brought it up this
See
game.
what happens when we get the board, though.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to start fighting. We're fighting, but not on the level we need. Clevenger thought about it. Passing the other Clevenger. Just going to be saying Clevenger over and over and over and over again. Out to whoever 22 is. Yep. Callie looking for Bailey. And we're going to halftime.
We'll hop back on with you here just a moment before we take a little break here and catch our breath at half as Cocke County, the top seed in the tournament, leads 4th seed Seymour 26-8. We'll have a 10-minute halftime break. We will leave the I'm not going to pull up any graphics. We'll just leave it wide open. I do want to throw a big shout out to our media sponsor for the District 3 AAA tournament. That is 865 Elite, local AAU program. If your kid is interested in playing basketball at the next level, they want to learn to play through the travel basketball system. 865 Elite's a good way to learn. A lot of players in our program, Peyton, have come up through that program, and you know some of the coaches affiliated. And I think we have faith that they do a good job with development.
Yeah, and we talk about just kind of the development of a program. You need that almost, I hate to say grassroots, but that grassroots of just having younger kids getting worked with, knowing the system, actually getting developed at a young age. Because as a high school coach, you can only do so much with the team you have.
Yeah.
You got to be in the middle schools. You got to be in the elementary schools. And it's hard to be there with a team like 865 Elite developing these young kids. it's really helpful as you get up.
And that's 100% why what we saw last night, which is it's between quarters or it's a halftime. Me and you are kind of vibing this 20 kids running around down here trying to play basketball.
Absolutely.
Because there are times in a program's history when you don't see that happening.
Yeah.
And that's because you don't have the atmosphere to nurture the game.
And if you look back at Seymour's program, just in the last 5-10 years, right, just has been kind of floundering a little bit, right? And then you get back on track, you see those young kids start coming back to basketball games. You see those locals that don't have necessarily a family member or something, like, go, hey, Tennessee, Seymour's hosting the district. Let me get out there and watch that. Little things like that, and that all comes back to, like I said, a sponsorship of maybe their kids play with Coach Sharp's kids with this 865 Elite program, right? And you see that building through just every step of the way as we get up to the high school program.
Yeah, I think we're going to take a little break here. We'll show you really quickly the girls' bracket, and we'll talk about that for just a moment here. As you see right now, this is actually the let's change that one out. We'll go ahead and talk about it. Peyton, go ahead and review kind of what happened yesterday for the folks out there.
Yeah, Seymour took care of business against Fulton here last night. Earned this game against Cocke County, against the 1 seed here. Austin East takes care of business against Carter going in. Carter had a rough season. Austin East building up with their young program. Not a senior on the roster like we saw with Fulton as well. So just speaks to the competitiveness you're going to see maybe even next year in this tournament. But they're going to play Northview, another team that separated themselves from the pack a little bit. Cocke County Northview kind of ran away with it late in the season. But Austin East had an upset against Northview. That's why they're in the 3 seed and we're in the 4 seed. That was the big differentiator there. We split with them late in the season, but they had that notch in their belt against Northview. You see that happen late in the season, and you get to where Northview shows up to the district tournament. They're gonna have some revenge on their mind coming for Austin East when we get in here later.
But we know, we're probably going to go grab some food and talk about our strategies for the game tonight in between games. But there's part of me that wants to watch these games because that could be a real slugfest. And you've got kind of the talent and the continued program talent of Northview that's just been there year in, year out. And you got this Austin East team that's really kind of on the upswing.
Yeah, use the word ascending. That's the perfect term for what Austin East has been doing
some things with that
Absolutely.
program. And that young squad.
They took a hard loss here on last Friday on a last-second buzzer beater, but young team bounces right back, comes back on Monday, and takes care of business to secure themselves an easier path to a regional, to a district championship. So they bounce back on Monday, right back here, take care of business in the first round, get to see a team they've already beat. So like you said, we'll probably get to see the end of it as we're setting up for the boys' game. It should be a fun one.
So as we're going to take about a 5-minute break here at the end of the half, just wanted to show you here on the bracket, again, winner of this game will be playing at 7:30 Monday night. Loser of this game will play before that at 6 p.m. So games start at 6. Come watch both games. Should be some really good girls basketball as the 4 best teams of District 3 AAA tangle for 3rd place and 1st place.
And that third place game.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
You say consolation, but it's a big stakes. Keep your season alive. Go on to regionals.
Yeah. So we'll be back with you here in 4 minutes, 45 seconds. It's so fun once we get the name. That's always once you learn the name, and that's why, like, even when you guys are talking, just go through in your mind what you should be saying, and like learning to look at it. Well, we never get the chance, and then when there is a chance, he doesn't go. But high school team was way more Tony Dell. And then one of them went to whatever road military or yeah, for their senior year that they played before. Because I had a fraternity brother that went to high school with whichever combination it was, and he said going to their high school games it was just like freaking, volleyball line, hoops, the whole game. Because even they were like, we didn't do matters, but crunching it. Because in high school, he was just, 6'6" or something. Oh, yeah. That's true. The hard thing about that is it's never Because imagine All right, we're back here for third quarter action. Cocke County, the #1 seeded Lady Red, lead Seymour Lady Eagles 26-8 as we start third quarter action here at Seymour High School. Clevenger controls the ball for Cocke County, goes to Carmichael, out to Ava Wheeler.
Zone again.
Yep. Clevenger passes into Carmichael, mid-range jumper, money.
That's too easy.
20-point lead, 28-8. Holy cow, she's good.
That's impressive. They don't have her back up on the scoreboard yet, so I can't tell you exactly how much that is, but she is
got a
15-16.
Battle on the floor. It's going to stay with Seymour after the jump ball.
Just like Bill said earlier, they're like either the passes are like free or they passing it to close lanes. There's like two bodies there.
Cocke County playing really good defense, very well-coached, disciplined team.
And making everything look hard.
Yep.
Just even when you do get an open shot, they pump fake and they're like, oh,
Callie,
there you go.
Callie goes high off the board, and she and Clevenger kind of collide there after the play. Little, excuse me.
So, yeah, you see even turning down open shots because they've been flying at the ball so hard. Really got to just take those because they're turning into turnovers when you don't take those open shots.
If you're joining us tonight on the live stream, almost looked like a charge, but they're not going to give it to us. Instead, Clevenger scores two more
Yeah, that would have been Clevenger's third too. That's a big turning point.
14 points for Clevenger of Cocke County's 30. About 45% of their offense.
Three.
No good.
Didn't go in. Love
Emily
that shot.
fighting for
Way
that
to
rebound.
go, Emily Schultz. Sophomore gets in there, gets the rebound. Callie Fisher fakes, now drives.
Another one.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
Off the window again for Callie Fisher.
Hey, it all stems back to Emily's offensive rebound. We
Absolutely.
need those offensive rebounds.
Just a little spark, that's all it takes.
Emily's great at getting a hand in there, right in between them, getting that ball out.
Clevenger out top works it over to the other Clevenger, who's going to work it into 23. Now, Clevenger.
Clevenger to Clevenger.
Needhammer knocks, no, that's Profit, knocks down the mid-range jumper. About the free throw line, Jay.
Those have just been money.
Yep. Keeps that spacing
Yeah.
for Cocke County's offense as well. Got to respect them everywhere.
Yeah, no contested shots for Cocke County. They are working until they get a fully uncontested shot and knocking it down.
20-point lead for the Lady Red. Maddie Jarvis gets her defender in the air.
Oh.
No good on the runner. Clevenger's got it going the other way.
Yeah, she thought she had some contact on that one and got the shot up.
Ooh, strange little shuffle stop there. Works it over to Clevenger for three. Bottom. Brooklyn Clevenger knocks down the three from the elbow.
And I think what you're seeing here, Jason, is this is a team that came in here a week ago, may have felt like they sleptwalked through the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Used that as a little bit of motivation, came in here and just said, we're going to put our foot down as the number one seed here, and it's win or go home time. So let's go. And they just have turned the gas all the way up, and they've just been rolling through here tonight.
20-point lead for the Lady Red with 13-17 to go in the contest.
And it's not for lack of changing up what we're doing. We're going man, we're going zone, we're trying to find something that works. Keep throwing stuff at the wall here, but just every time they seem to have their own they just set it right back up, get into a different set and roll right through.
Really kind of disappointing turnout from the Seymour student section tonight, honestly. It's looking around, other than our cohorts here who are, supporting the cause, Brennan and Eli and Hayden, really kind of disappointing, honestly. What do you guys think?
I mean, they even put out caution tape, and the only person sitting there is our vice principal. So it's disappointing.
It's also midday on a Saturday.
Yeah,
so
that's
it is.
We talked about that last night, finishing up the boys broadcast.
Yeah.
It's hard to get students out on a weekend, but they put out a lot of recruiting material. It feels like they were really recruiting students to get here and just did not get a turnout.
Tennessee basketball game on as
Absolutely.
well. That's going to cut in. And it's an away game, so everybody's watching it on TV.
You know who did not have trouble showing out?
Cocke County.
They brought their
no
fans.
doubt. I guess sometimes, though, when you are a number one seed and you're having I don't know if golly.
What a special
Clevenger.
season.
Cocke County, they're so traditionally good that even a season like this, you can still call it a historically significant season for Cocke County. So you're going to get fan travel. I can still remember childhood seasons, 1988, 1992, 1996, where my high school did special things and we all traveled, away games, home games.
Shut the town down.
Yeah, we kind of miss that these days, I feel like, in a lot of ways. Maybe someday we'll get that back. Carmichael fouls Emily Schultz. She's going to go to the line and get 2 free throws.
well, some kids would just rather look at social media and see the score afterwards. So.
I know it's strange. And Brendan, you're a senior, and now as you're staring down the barrel of the end of your high school career, do you have any regrets about athletics, sports, being involved with things? What do you feel about that kind of thing?
I think I went to a good bit of games and stuff. I wish I would have went to more, especially away games. Cheer them on. You only get 4 years to see your friends play. And
That's right.
I tell you what,
Eli,
when you go to college, don't remember that.
Yeah.
Remember, hey, I should have
Remember
went
that
to that.
sting.
It's so weird. You get to the end of college and you're like, man, we had a field hockey team. You
Right.
knew people that played, but you didn't get on it. Just those athletes need that support, and they'll remember that forever as well.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like you remember not going, they'll remember you showing up.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, Peyton, I can't remember which school you ultimately went to that was your home base.
Yep.
But I was at Tennessee Tech, and I can distinctly remember going to basketball games, playing MTSU. You know, the first bucket made, everybody threw toilet paper onto the court. It was called the Snow Bowl.
Yep.
And we got like multiple technical fouls called on our team, and we spotted MTSU. But the last season before they went big Division I, we beat them.
Yep.
And we beat them in football, and we tore down the goalposts, and it was amazing. So high school students, you're not always going to be in high school. This is your last opportunity. These teams are going to be here Monday and Tuesday. Come out. Even if it's a consolation game, come out and support these kids. And I don't want to preach to you, but I want to stress what an opportunity it is to make memories.
I mean, I feel bad. I didn't start having friends on the basketball team until this year. Had a couple people that I knew that played on football team, but
reach out to these kids. Tell them you like watching them. They like to hear that from their teammates, and they might be popular kids, but golly, they're good. What do you say?
Yeah, just every time we feel like we get any kind of progress, it's a 8-0, 10-0 run, and they are defensively, they play physical. They are really disciplined.
They're playing like a district champion.
Mm-hmm.
They're not playing like a district runner-up. They're playing like a district champion.
Absolutely.
They're just methodical, looking for their shot. All 5 players out there bring offensive weapons. As Neathammer looks at the 3, no good. Nice rebound for Miss Schultz.
But even 26 points a game, they're contesting that offense. They don't.
Yeah.
They want another offensive rebound. They want to keep rolling.
Maddie going to
back.
fire the 3 on the
Bang!
step back. Way to go, Maddie Jarvis. That step back 3 is going to give you a little bit of confidence.
Got their bag a little bit there.
Let's ask our resident shooter, Peyton Lee.
Yeah.
You're down big. You hit a big 3 like that. Are you going to take the next one you get?
Absolutely. You if you hit one shot, you feel like I can bring us back in this game, right? You're like, maybe I'll just get. And Maddie Jarvis turned down a couple early.
Yeah.
You saw where they were flying around. She said, "I'm done with it." Right? We're getting to a point where it won't matter anymore. So let it fly.
And as Clevenger scores there, we saw that from the Cocke County team last night against Seymour's boys. Holt just did not want to give up the fight, and he felt like, I'm going to carry my team. This is my last chance as a high school player, and hopefully we'll get some of that from these Seymour girls here in the second half.
And had 17 in the second half.
Yeah.
Just
willing them.
Just absolutely willing himself just to stay in the game.
Stick with us, fans. At the end of the game, we will have a player of the game, regardless of the outcome, and we will hopefully get the player of the game and Coach Kahneman up here to talk. Sometimes after a heart-rending loss, you might not want to come up, but we'll try to stick it out because we want to get these kids their time to shine. And there's always somebody that plays a little above their baseline, and we like to give them some acknowledgement.
For all the physicality they've let go of this game, they tagged McKenna for a pretty solid screen. I mean, she wasn't moving anything. They just had a lot of contact on it.
Hey,
there you go, McKenna.
McKenna's going to fight for
That's
it.
how you answer it back right there, yeah. Back call against you, just get the steal and let's go.
she was trying to get the call there, and I thought she got a little contact, but I guess it wasn't quite enough. Clevenger, she's going to look for Wheeler, doesn't get her. Instead, there's going to be a timeout. And I believe that's a full timeout.
Looks like they're bringing Carmichael in.
30-second timeout.
30-second timeout. So 30 seconds to go. We're going to take 1 second and breathe. And we'll be right back. And we're back. 1 minute to go here in the third period. Cocke
Clevenger with the inbound.
County leads 42-19 over Our Lady Eagles here at the District 3 AAA tournament. Clevenger to Carmichael up the top of the key, running that little give and go action. What do you call that, Peyton? What's your terminology for that?
They're running a lot of double elevator screens. Them and their boys have the same play. They just ran the same set.
Going to get McKenna down there.
It comes out of a horns, that double screen on the top's a horn set. He comes out around it. They reset it on this side, clearing out this whole side over here. Got 4 people over here. They run one of their bigs over here off a back screen, so you get a little bit more speed back cutting against a slower defender. It worked last night for the boys. Worked there. She didn't finish the shot, but
there's something this may come out of left field and not apply at all because I'm not a basketball strategist. I can keep up with what's going on, but it reminds me a little bit when I was a kid. We had one of those big giant satellite dishes and would watch Cleveland, Ohio television, watching Mark Price run this little screen with Brad Daugherty, and he would cut real quick around that screen and then get the screen and roll action. You don't really see the roll out here, but you get that high screen from a tall post player.
And we've described a lot of their offense as methodical, but when they need to go fast, it is quick cuts, it's hard cuts, it's all about change of pace. You don't always have to be going a mile a minute to get somebody off the back foot, right?
Mackenzie Warner, rebound, leads to a long shot from McKenna, no good. Lady Eagles trail by, 34 with, am I right there?
25.
No, 24. 24. Just bad. Math is not my subject. 24 points with 8 minutes to go here, 43-19.
And we've talked a lot about win or go home. This is not a win or go home scenario for these girls because they're going to play, like we said, for a regional berth in a consolational game. So what you want to see, and I'm sure Coach Kaneman's preaching it down there, let's get a spark. Let's get something to take some goodwill into this next game because unless something changes, I mean, we could end up facing Northview in a game like that, facing the Austin East, a team that's beaten us recently. You want to have some good feelings, good vibes going into that game.
Yeah, that's 2 teams we can absolutely compete with. Northview, got us really good one time. Austin East, they beat us pretty good this past Monday, but we beat Austin East one game.
Here on this floor,
We played well with Northview one game. We can totally play with those girls, and especially our girls have really improved as the year's gone on.
And
especially these young girls that are getting in now.
And you don't want to take just kind of the down, hey, we just got whooped on our home floor, right? You don't want to take that into the next game. You want to get, as they hit another 3, you want to take good vibes, have a good couple minutes, put something together with your starters on the floor, with your rotation on the floor.
Hey, Natalie, she said, hey, I liked seeing her guard skills and her ability to penetrate. I think her calling card is probably always going to be that kind of unorthodox but money 3-point shot. And, there it is. Good grief. What do you say?
Yeah,
but that outside shot is probably going to be her calling card as she gets older. But her ability to score at different levels will open up our team offense so much.
Yeah, just a freshman. Yeah. Really getting important minutes here in a game. Callie gets one.
No good.
Look she's gotten.
We've really had to battle
for everything,
for good looks tonight. I mean, Needhammer gets a little turnaround, no good. We're going back the other way. So Peyton, I'm going to kick this idea around your head and see what you think. What do you think about letting these 2 students take another remainder of the quarter, 6:42 more? This game, I don't want to say it, fairly well under control, but give you guys some experience, actual live game time in a district tournament, and turn it over to the students. Be student-led program. Ready to take over?
Yep.
All right. You think you need a spotter, or you got it?
I think I got it.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna shut up and let you go.
I mean, there's not too much to say at this point. You can't really do a lot. Just keep going with the looks. Keep trying to get those open looks around the court. let's say they're going to let Natalie handle the ball a lot more this game, like at this point, because like Mr. Davis was saying earlier, Natalie's, it's nice seeing her with showing off her guard skills. They keep working it inside, trying to get.
There you go.
Crawford to Carmichael. They got McKenna on a. Did you see what the call was? Is that a?
That's who.
Clevenger on the inbound. Crawford. They got
15.
on. They got a foul on
Emily Schultz.
Yeah. Crawford to the line.
Had her hands down a little bit.
I mean, just playing difficult defense now. I mean, that's. We just want to keep working, letting our younger players get some experience out there, and like they said earlier, getting that spark for the next game. Callie's bringing it up the floor. Looking for Bailey. Bailey thought about it. Over to Natalie Atkins. To Tidwell. To Fisher. Looking for Natalie in the corner. That's a hard one. And out of.
Foul on Emily Schultz.
Yeah.
I think what you do in this point is you just kind of work on stuff. So for next game, you can just work on stuff, to be ready for next game and have better plans, Yeah,
they're just trying out new things. Like, I mean, last night with the boys team, we saw a very tall lineup, which we haven't seen. They played they had Gio, they had these big players, and let Gio run on the court a little bit, had Black in, ran a lot. Carmichael up a point. To Clevenger. Looking for Crawford down low. Oh, Natalie Atkins with the steal. It looked like it came off a tip from Warner or Wheeler.
Warner.
Yeah, Warner.
Jump ball.
We got Seymour retains possession, or we just got possession?
Yeah.
Jarvis coming in for Atkins. Jarvis with the ball. Letting her run it around a little bit. Over to Tidwell. Tidwell driving. She's been looking for that contact all game, but they just won't call it.
No, they've kind of held on to that whistle.
Hey, I mean, for Cocke County, that's what you want, because having a lot of, especially with Carmichael inside, she has so much size that it's kind of hard to get through, especially for someone like Tidwell. Like Fisher's been able to get some good looks down there, but other than that, it's really nobody's been able to get down there. Clevenger up top. Illegal screen by. Yep, by Crawford.
That was Crawford.
Yeah, Crawford. Warner with the inbound to Fisher. Okay. We haven't seen that from Warner this year. She got him with a spin move and then pulled up from mid-range. And
good take. Just couldn't finish.
Yeah. I mean, and honestly, I thought that could have gone in. It just rolled out. Looks like they're mass subs from Cocke County. Eathammer. these guys aren't. Some of these players aren't even on our roster. Oh, number 11 and 22 are both not on there. But I mean,
we can blame Mr. Davis on that.
Yeah. But for Coach K, I mean, she just wants to get some fire under him for the next game at this point. There's not a lot.
Yeah, and you're coming off a tough game last night, you know. It was a hard-fought one, and, you know, you'd be tired. And that's not an excuse, you know. Cocke County's having to come from an hour away. You know, just coming off a game like that last night and then having to play again the next morning, basically, feels like, you know, little energy, lack of energy.
I mean, a lot of the fire this game has been from a lot of the younger players. Like Schultz she's been running around doing a lot of the dirty work, which she always does, but it's had a little different meaning this game. She's been putting in a lot of, like earlier we saw a play where she got screened like 2 different times and almost ran them down both times. All very young lineup, besides one senior, number 14.
Just 2 seniors, Callie Stennett and Savannah Marmon.
Oh, Callie Stennett's still in there too. Oh. When the starters and the bench players with more time having a little rest. Over to Lily Profit to number 11, Stuart Stahl. I don't know her name. Crawford inside. Tell very young team. They're not used to playing, not used to having to watch out for this team. So close. I mean, for Atkins, that's a great take. She had the open. She wasn't really open, but she had the space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got range.
Yeah, I mean, she's proven it. Long pass for Crawford, just went right out of bounds. Atkins on the inbound to Brooklyn Kennedy. I mean, number 20, Mackenzie West coming in. We don't really see her very often.
There's no lack of height from these Cocke County.
Yeah.
They have even some of the younger players got a lot of height on them.
Yeah, I wonder what we haven't seen a lot of these players this year. I mean, only really in crunch time. Crawford inside again, just. Oh, Profit, actually, my fault. But yeah, I mean, our Cocke County boys team is here. That's probably the people you can hear. Very loud. They're getting into it.
Cocke County traveled well.
I mean, that's what you want from your boys team. You want them to show out. You want them to come and watch your girls team. 22 to inbound to 11. Still not sure who these people are, but
need an updated roster.
Yeah. Playing a little physical. To 11 inside. And they're just giving Cocke County everything. Number 11 to the line. Foul was on 22, Kennedy, Brooklyn Kennedy.
They're a very good team. If I had to pick a winner, I would easily pick them to win this district.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's if I'm looking at this from a Seymour fan, I would rather our team lose to the championship.
Oh yeah,
winning team, because it just shows that we put up a good fight, but they're gonna win. They're really good. McKenzie pulls it. Oh.
That's someone in her face, you know.
Yeah, I mean, especially for a young player, we've not seen her on the court that much this year. 22 inbounding to 11. 11 bringing up the court over to Profit or Pruitt, or however you say her name, Profit, I think. Over to, looking for 22 in the corner. Nedheimer's still in there. Man, she's getting beaten and battered this game. Had Callie land on her, had been falling down a lot.
She's a fighter.
Hey, I mean, that's what you want. First one's a miss.
I mean, not many of those tonight for Cocke County.
Yeah.
Very good 313. I guess I got my own jinx now.
Brooklyn Kennedy to
Savannah Marma.
Brooklyn Kennedy working inside. McKenzie wasn't ready for the pass. Number 11 to Crawford.
Just take this thing down.
11. They're 30 seconds left. Brooklyn Kennedy playing some hard defense. I mean, I don't know. She's just. But yeah, they're just going to run the clock. 12 seconds left. Looks like Cocke County's winning by a lot.
Absolutely. Looks like we're going to take this down to the end here. Cocke County showed up, played like the #1 seed for sure today. So nothing to hang your head about if you're the Lady Eagles.
I mean,
really got some young players, some minutes there at the end, and we're going to take that into going to be playing at 6 o'clock on Tuesday for the chance to go to the regional. So we'll switch our broadcast off. Thanks for joining us here with Eagle Vision. Get Jason back up here, but we'll run through. They had a good Cocke County advances to the next round.
Hey, I think if we got them a little, if we can get that, if we can come back with that spark next game, I think.
Fellas, what are we thinking of player of the game?
They cleared our scores there, but I'm not sure.
I'm honestly not sure.
Anybody stand out for
I don't
rebounding, defensive effort?
Say Emily Schultz was all over the place getting rebounds and stuff like that. That's the only one that stands out.
Let's give it to Emily. Emily Schultz is going to be our player of the game. Sophomore, gritty performance, kind of all over the place, getting her hand on some passes, knocking some things away. We'll try to get them up here. That's, Peyton, we've talked about it many times. Very tough thing to suffer a loss like that and then come up for something that a coach might consider, I don't want to talk to anybody. We didn't do anything to deserve to talk to somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it takes a little work to get them up here. If we don't, I would venture a guess that they might be at the boys' game and we can catch them at halftime, something like that. So we'll hold on one moment. We'll see, get a note from the bottom. All right, yeah, we're going to make the executive decision. We're just going to call it for now. We'll be back for the boys broadcast about 7:20 p.m. So tune in then. As for now, again, our player of the game, Emily Schultz, just for her jack of all trades, glue guy kind of thing. Peyton weighing a little on what Emily's done, not just today, but all season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a consistent, what we've seen, how she's grown this year. In a team that struggled to get offensive rebounds, she really did a good job getting her hands on a couple balls that really got at a fast break started. She was even at the end of a couple fast breaks where Callie got a little lead press. So I think that'll work for player of the game tonight.
I think so. So with that, fans, we're going to send it off, and we'll be back with you later this evening. Tune in about 7:20. We'll be back. Again, Lady Eagles fall in this one. They will be playing in the consolation game Monday at 6 p.m. Be here for that game. Support our teams. As always, fly Eagles fly. Catch us tonight.